I didn't necessarily talk about diversity or anything. I think what makes us different is that we can take a broader look and deal with the entire city, and how the entire city can function, whereas some of the other groups that are working right now, NOAA for instance, has kind of like a honed-in focus on specific issues, where I think what came out of what we talked about, we wanted to look at the broader scope of how we can assist Nashville without narrowing it down to just, we only want to deal with transportation, or we only want to deal with affordable housing. So I think another benefit is that, I don't know, I may be different, but we don't have to be an organized group with a 501c3 and bylaws and rules to get things. Like, we can be a legitimate think tank group that brings something to the table like other groups are doing. To me, and this is how I measure success in the public arena, I think I would measure our success if we released like we talked about, a pilot project, or we had a specific white paper, position papers on how we want to do the certain things that we come up and formalize. I personally, my belief is that if you don't make specific asks and requests and requirements, then it's hard to get things done. So I would like to see us have something set in stone on paper to be able to provide to the city officials, to the financiers, and say, this is what we want to try to do, this is our work, we're presenting it to you, we present it to different groups, and get the rich people to say, okay, well, this is something that I don't like to say rich people, but I thought it was a good word. Have like a formal release at some point to the entire community. This is what we came to think of, this is what our positions are, this is how we feel going forward, mayor's candidates, what we think should be done. Concrete strips in the next future, I think we definitely, before we can, I know we talked about having a lot of vision, but unless we have research to know what we're trying to do, we're going to be spinning our wheels. So I definitely think we need to hone up our research efforts. We need to assess what financial investors want to invest in terms of city development and other transportation ideas and whatnot. I definitely think if we're actually going to get this done, we should at least try to meet as a group once a month, if not every 2 weeks by teleconference or some type of way. If you don't stay connected as a group, it's hard to keep all this large vast of city governance in a structured focus. I think we definitely have to form some type of committees. I'm not sure what that looks like right now, but something to be able to delegate work and to keep people accountable, because I've seen if you don't do that, the one person that takes the lead has the most heavy burden to make sure everything is done. And we don't want to, whoever that person is or those people are, we want to make sure that everybody's accountable. So we talk about who our stakeholders, we need to get definitely banking leaders, government department heads. I found out that a lot of times we don't go to the department heads. I know there's like 60 different metro government departments, but a lot of times nobody goes to talk with them to find out, okay, what's going on? Why are you not functioning properly? What can be done? And there's not a lot of intergovernmental conversation either. So we need to just kind of start those conversations. Probably need more nonprofit leaders, more educators. We need, I talked about this the last time, we need more people who are affected by the work that we're trying to change involved in the conversations. We always forget those people that are actually affected by it. We go and speak for them and have never met them or try to hear, like, well, really, is that really what you want? We need our elected leaders. We need to keep our past Nashville mayors engaged as well. I think it's crazy to me. 2 days ago, I was at Pinewood Social meeting with somebody, and Tom Ward was there having a meeting with Bill Purcell, and it was just like, oh, Bill Purcell, like you're the past mayor of a major city, and you're like inconspicuous. And I'm not sure if anybody's asking him to get engaged on projects like this, but I think that's one way, one thing that we should do. Him and I don't know if Phil Bredesen is still in town. I know his wife is sometimes, but we also need to get developers engaged as well.
I just wanted to point out that when Ashford